Hi everyone, it's Alicia. I'm back with another haul for you today. As usual, I'm going to have timestamps in the description if you want to skip around to watch your favorite shops only. It is going to be a rather smaller haul, I think, because I'm really trying to cut back on the buying. All of my hauls lately have been like an hour at least, and I think it's going to be okay if I post a shorter one every now and then, or at least going forward, because I've gotten so much stuff lately. So I am going to do probably one shop per haul section instead of like waiting until a bunch of orders pile up, because I do like to use my stickers right away, and there aren't too many orders coming in all at once. So I'm starting with a tiny order from ScribblePrintsCo. This is just another weekly order because when she has new releases that include a mini kit that I want, I tend to get that like during the unlimited stock just in case. So this was one of those releases. So it did come with a Sterling card, which is the current one. I think I got this in my last order as well. I've actually probably gotten 3 of these at this point, so 2 of them will be going into my giveaway pile. But this is with the Harry Potter Christmas themed clip art, which is really cool, and I love the Sterling card a lot. So that's that, and then the freebies that came with it, she's throwing in this one for all the orders like from now through the holiday season until she runs out of these. They do come in different foil colors. This is gold glitter, I believe. I feel like I already have this one, but it's quite possible that I don't. But I do have, I think, 4 different colors of this freebie. So yeah, this is a collab between ScribblePrintsCo and Once More with Love. And I really like that gold color. It's so pretty. It's kind of a light gold almost. And then I got Kirsten's freebie this time. I'm trying to like rotate out between which girls' freebies I get. And you can get these by using the girls' codes. So this is, I think, Kirsten 10 that gets you this one. So this is a gold freebie with a single border full box overlay here, some cutout icons here, and then some scripts: coffee run, plan next week, and payday. Very useful scripts. So I got 1 kit plus extras, and then a few foil sheets. So we'll go over the foil first. I did get these Thanksgiving full box overlays. They're kind of quote box overlays. I don't remember if I already got these. It's quite possible, but if not, they're definitely ones that I can use multiple of. So this one says grateful, thankful, blessed, and this one says live each day with a thankful heart. And it is gold foiled, as I tend to do for Thanksgiving type spreads. And then she also released a bunch more scripts, and the only one I wanted from this batch was the laundry one, so I did get laundry in all 4 colors: gold, silver, rose gold, and a gorgeous hollow. And you get 7 on each little mini sheet here. I think they're like $1.45 each. They're like really reasonably priced or something like that. All right, so then the kit I got is the Pet Potty kit. So it's like party, but potty. So this is Kittenish Girl Dresses clip art. A lot of shops have been using this. I did look at a couple, but this kit, this shop went out. I think the cello is broken, so I'm gonna have to replace that. But yeah, this is the mini kit version. There's the freebie with the little munchkin emoji heads. Not emoji heads. Munchkin emoji head? I don't know. Emotions. So I am going to go through this because I don't know how much other ScribblePrintsCo is going to be in this haul, and I want to go over at least 1 kit per shop per haul. So here's the full boxes. I really like the color scheme. Some shops have done it with brighter colors, but I think she did it more pastel, which I really like. as for the reason for me buying this kit, I don't really do pet birthday parties. And while I do, I mean, I wish I could celebrate even in some small way. If I had cats, it would be easier to do that, but I don't have cats right now. I just have a snake, and you know, I can't really celebrate with her other than just, I don't know, putting her in a cute little hat and taking a picture and posting on Facebook. Like, that's really realistically all I'm probably going to be able to do, because I can't feed her a special treat because she's on a very strict feeding schedule and she only eats, you know, mice, so I can't give her anything else even as a special treat. So there's not a whole lot I could do. I guess I could like take her out maybe, but that would be kind of stressful to her. That would be more of a treat for me than for her, so I probably wouldn't take her out. I don't know, I might let her like run around my room and explore. She likes doing that. So so this is kind of more to hoard for the point in my life where I have cats, because then I may not have a party like this, but I'll do something. I'll have like a little at-home family kind of party. But I thought this would be really cute to mark that. So there are a bunch of little pet-themed treats and stuff here. Like Come Sit Stay poster. That's a really pretty birthday cake. This whole kit really screams hollow. It would be great to use with hollow foil. Let me just grab the hollow foil here just as a tester to kind of compare it. Yeah, that would be gorgeous. So hollow is definitely the color for this kit. And you can choose to use the cats with it or the dogs. She does have like full sets of sheets, a full sheet of just full boxes, another set of 8 full boxes with just cats or dogs, just all the different ones that Kiddish Girl Jess has come out with, that that you can incorporate into this spread depending on, you know, which cats or dogs you want to use, which ones look like your own pet. I didn't get them from her shop because the ones that I saw from Sticky Essentials I liked a little bit better, so I did order those, which is basically the same thing. It's just another sheet of 8 full boxes. I think it's still going to match the color scheme, hopefully. It may be a little brighter, but I think it's mostly going to match. But the animals on that sheet, the cats rather, were closer to the ones that my parents' cats, or cats that I know, so that made more sense for me to get. So you'll see that in either this haul or a future haul. But I may still use the dogs anyway because I really like huskies. Like, I don't like dogs a ton, but my favorite dog is a husky, so I'm enjoying that that's included in this kit. So this is a mini kit. So here is the page with the boxes and headers and little things. Here's the functional page, and then here's the page with the deco. I like how there's a lot of deco there. And then this newer weekend banner that is super duper glittery in the background. You can almost not even see the word weekend, so I'm not a huge fan of that. But at the same time, if I get like a hollow wiggle to go with this new weekend banner, I don't even know if she's come out with one that has the new weekend banner like overlay in it, but hopefully that exists and I'll be able to use that, and then you'll be able to see it. And then here's the really pretty kind of plaid bottom washi. I feel like I know it's supposed to be like pink and blue, like the colors here are like pink and purple, but it looks like somebody just turned down the exposure on like a red and black plaid. It's so funny to me. Like, it's kind of like, you know, that dress where some people saw, what was it, gold and white or blue and black, just because of the lighting. Like, this is what that is to me. It's like, sure, it's supposed to be pink and purple, but it looks like the lighting is just skewed on a red and black plaid. I think that's so funny. Does anyone else kind of see that? That's like throwing me off because like it doesn't look like it matches now. I don't know. Anyway, there's the 9th full box, date covers, and then I probably will cut this in half because whenever she does just a plain pattern like this, did I say pattern? I meant pattern. She does a plain pattern like that, I'll usually cut it in half and use the 15mm washi strip with that. So I did get that too. And then if there's like a washi overlay in the wiggle, then that will obviously go on top of this strip. So I did get all of the extras with this kit as well, as I tend to do. So we have naturally the glitter headers. I'm gonna try to avoid the glare so you can see it. So those are really pretty glitter headers. And then the label sampler, of course, if you need more boxes, if you're trying to do some white space or no white space, then you get a lot of options there for boxes. And then the washi, which you saw. And then lastly, the Fashion Girls. So there's like cat and dog sheets, and then there's Fashion Girls too. So thankfully they're all the same person, so you just have to choose one, because if you put this together with the Fashion Girl and the cats and dogs, it's going to be quite a busy week with full boxes. Anyway, probably going to use the blonde, just because I think she looks the best with the kit. And yeah, so that marks my little miniature order from ScribblePrintsCo, and now let's get into the next section of the haul. Okay, so I'm just going to slip this little mini haul section in here because I did get one order from Sadie's stickers in, and I really want to put that away and organize my foil a little bit further, and one sheet from Sweet Davis paper that was sent to me to make up for a sheet that was off-cut, so I'll just kind of show you that. I did mention in previous hauls from her that at one point I ordered the sheet and the cut lines were off, and she said she would send me a new sheet in my next order, and she forgot in that next order, so I just said, you know, you can just send it to me separately in like an envelope or something, so she did. And it had tracking and everything, so that was really kind of above and beyond for that, so that was nice. And it did finally get to me, and the cut lines are good. So this is the Snowball Pack Orders sheet from Sweet Davis paper. Could also be used for just packing Happy Mail or something like that. Very useful. Now for my order from Sadie Stickers. This is a pretty big foil order. This was most likely during a sale of some kind, possibly $2 Tuesday, although I can never remember exactly. But I don't typically buy from her without sales, so there was some kind of sale going on. So it's a lot of like Christmas and holiday themed foil. I know that the video right now is going to be kind of bluish. It's going to have a blue tint because I'm not using my light, my desk light, and it isn't really that sunny outside, and that usually means that everything's going to have a blue tint. And if I was hauling a lot more sticker sheets that are not foiled, I would turn on my light, but I think it's fine to not do that when it's foil, because all you really want to see is the color of the foil, and that you can do in any lighting. So I'm just going to leave it like that. So I did get a lot of doubles, it looks like. Alright, so I got 6 sheets. So we'll start with the bottom washi. I did get the, I think this is the 15mm size bottom washi strips. So you get 4 on a sheet. I think there were options of how big you wanted them. I wanted the strips that were this big, so again, I think it's the 15mm size. So you get 4. So you can use these in 2 spreads. And these are just like a little string of Christmas lights, which is really cute and simple. So you could use this over like really just any bottom washi strip, or if you have the 15mm washi strips from the add-ons from ScribblePrintsCo, then you could put these over those as well and just kind of make your own washi strip. So that's really versatile. I got these in both gold and silver this time. Usually I will just choose one, but this one I thought would be really useful to have in both colors because I use a lot of gold and silver foil during the Christmas season in my planner, not necessarily one over the other. Well, I think I use a little bit more gold, but I use enough silver that, you know, I would be justified in getting both colors. So I got one of each, and then I did the same thing with these little dividers. I think these can only be dividers. I think they're a little bit too tall to be header overlays, but they are just the same design as the bottom washi, just a little string of lights. and you get 10 on a sheet, and I did get them in both gold and silver. And then I got 2 full box overlay sheets. This one is the snow globe sheets, and I got these in silver foil because it just seemed more winter to me than Christmas, and I'll typically get all my winter foil in silver. But these are really pretty snow globes. My only concern is that they're really big, and there's a lot of, negative space that's foiled here, as opposed to just the outline. So you really want to use these over a box that does not have a design on the background, or like, clip art or something. Like if it's just a pattern, that would probably be your best bet for something like this if you're going to layer it over a box. Otherwise, you could probably get away with just using it in the sidebar just as is, just like white out the lines behind it and just use this without putting it over a box. I'm going to try to use it over just a patterned full box just to use it. A lot of ScribblePrintsCo kits come with that 9th full box on the bottom washi page that is typically just the pattern. So this would be perfect for that. That's what I'm thinking. They are really pretty designs, so I couldn't pass them up. And then this last one I got is a really cool kind of sketchy art style here. It's just kind of like sketchy little Christmas designs. I did get this in gold foil because Christmas to me is more gold than silver. So we have just a bunch of ornaments hanging from strings right here, which is really cute. Here we have like a stuffed bunny in a stocking, which I love all of these. And then the little bag of presents, and then the Christmas tree and presents on the car. So that's just a really cool like design style that I haven't seen in many places, but it's gonna look really pretty with the right kit. So that's my really tiny order from Sadie's Stickers, and that's it for this really tiny haul part. So let's get into the next one. Okay, so for this part of the haul, it's going to be super exciting because I'm actually filming during a power outage, so I'm going to have to make this really fast so I don't wear down my phone battery too much, and so I don't go on too late to the point where it gets dark outside, because I'm using like the last few remaining moments of daylight to film, because after this I'm not going to film by flashlight, no thanks. And it's also kind of appropriate because I always like to film my foil when there is no light on. I prefer filming in natural light, even if it's bluish, which it probably is, because at this time of the day I think the sun is like down, so there's light, but it's bluish light, so that's probably what you're seeing right now. Hopefully it's not too bad. It never looks bad on the phone, but like when I look at it on my computer, I'm like, yeah, that's blue. Anyway, we're gonna start with the Rose Colored Daze sub box. So if you don't want to see this, if you don't want any spoilers, go ahead and skip to the next part. As usual, there's going to be timestamps. I said that in the beginning of the haul, but yeah, just a little reminder before I get into it. If you don't want to see this, there are timestamps. So this month's theme, this is the October box. This theme is fall, and it is in rose gold for some crazy reason, because of all colors of foil to choose for fall, rose gold is probably like the lowest of my list. I would think gold first and, well, if not orange, like gold first and foremost. So I don't know what she was thinking, but I am going to keep all this stuff, and I'm going to try to use it somehow, even though I've literally never seen a fall kit that rose gold foil would look good with. I don't know, that I have no idea. If you have any that you've seen, like, let me know, put them in the comments, so I can check those out and have like a real reason to use this instead of just shoehorning this color into a spread where it doesn't belong, because I really don't want to have to do that, because it is pretty. So these are the journaling cards that come with it. These are foiled, of course. This one is just a tree with leaves falling down, and then this one is a border with a cute little pumpkin in the corner. Again, I do not keep these, so this is going straight to the giveaway pile. The giveaway is over by this point. As I'm filming, I haven't picked a winner yet, because, the power is out, so it's really hard to, check entries when you can't use the internet. But I am going to do that pretty soon, and then I will throw this in before I send it out. So those are the journaling cards. There's only 2 sticker sheets this time. So this one is leaf confetti headers. I'm trying to think, because like I know the kit comes with headers, but like for some reason they aren't this. Like the tapes are a different design than this, although this would make more sense. So I don't know why this wasn't made into a tape, but because like it would also make sense based on this. But anyway, these are really pretty leaf headers. Such tiny dainty leaves. I like it when the designs in the headers are really tiny so you can see the whole design instead of just like larger leaves that you can only see half of. And then we have little pumpkin deco here too. Tiny little pumpkins. The foiling in this is actually really dainty and really cool. It's great professional quality. I think she does outsource this. So those are the 2 sticker sheets that come with it. And then we also have 2 full box overlay tapes, a bottom washi tape, 15mm overlay tape, and then 1 header tape and 1 checklist tape. So let's start with, actually I haven't opened these. I almost never remember, or actually I almost never forget to do it before filming, and of course it's the one time that I have to be fast because of the daylight. So I'm just going to do 2 at once. I don't think these are rolls with multiple designs on them because she has done that before in the past, but these look pretty singular design to me. So this one is a pumpkin border tape, similar or if not identical to the journaling card. So let me see if, because that looks like the end, but it does not want to come up. And of course I just broke that corner off. I hope that was the dud one, because usually when you have a roll of foil there's like one that's incomplete at the very end. Maybe it's supposed to come this way. Yeah, it was the dud one. Look at that. Look how lucky I got. Like there's this tiny strip of like the throwaway part, and that's what I ripped. So I'm going to be really careful. Yeah, it is. So it is different. So there are multiple designs on each tape, and it is upside down. So we have just the plain double border, which is actually really cool, and that's useful for many, you know, occasions other than just fall, because there's nothing fall in that box. So really pretty double frame. And then we have the pumpkin one, which is identical to the journaling card, but in smaller detail, because, you know, you can't fit all that detail on the journaling card, or on the tape rather. That's really pretty. Then we have another kind of photo corner box right there. So that's another one that's really useful for just any kind of spread, not necessarily fall. So that's really cool that it's such a versatile tape, especially in rose gold, because that's kind of a really rare color to use in a spread at all, so people are not making a ton of foil for that. Well, I guess they'll usually include that as an option, but it's kind of fun to have, you know, rose gold exclusive foil designs. So then let's have a look at this one. If I can find the end without breaking it this time. See, that's what I'm worried about. I haven't actually like ripped off any one of these boxes yet on these tapes, or like any of the headers or anything. So I am worried that when it comes time for me to actually use it, that I'm just gonna like mangle it horribly. So I'm gonna have to like practice somehow. Oh, look at all these pretty designs on here. So it looks like one of the designs is just leaf confetti at the top, kind of, and then we have a kind of scene with a tree with all the leaves that have fallen off, and the grass, and then all the leaves on the ground. So that's really pretty. I like how it's kind of more of an outline than like a filled in tree, because that could go over a lot of boxes. And then here's the leaf border, which is also really cool. I love that. So So those are the 3 designs you get there, and these are pretty much all very fall specific, but that's fine because we have 4 designs that are fall specific and 2 designs that aren't, and I think that's pretty good for a fall box. And then here is the bottom washi overlay, and you don't see a ton of these because usually what you see is 15mm strip washi overlays, like, you know how ScribblePrintsCo has a 15mm strip that they sell extra with all of their kits. People sell a lot of overlays to go over just that strip, not often like the whole bottom washi. So on the occasion when you want to keep the whole bottom washi, and you want an overlay for the whole thing, that's when these tapes come in handy. So yeah, these tapes are not super common. So here's the design. I'm not going to roll it the whole way, but just know that it is perforated so that you will get just a strip that's long enough for one side of the Erin Condren and a strip that's long enough for the other side of it. So it's just the leaf confetti at the top, but I think it's a little bit larger than it was in the full box overlay. So it's really pretty, really dainty. And then here is the 15mm strip overlay. So it's kind of cool that she includes both based on what you want to do for that specific spread. And not only that, but they are also 2 different designs. So you could of course use this strip over the bottom washi without using a strip. However, it is going to look kind of funny if the whole bottom washi doesn't have the overlay, because you can definitely tell when there's like a clear overlay over a sticker, even if it's glossy, versus when there isn't one. So it's kind of obvious. So that's why, you know, all of this blank tape is included. It's still going to give it a whole cohesive look. So found the end on this guy. So this is just pumpkins, I believe. Let me unravel them for you. That's so interesting. So these are just plain pumpkin designs. They are really pretty. They look almost orange in a certain light. But I'm just looking at the perforation because these are not perforated the same way that the bottom washi was. These are perforated every 2 pumpkins. So I'm guessing that it somehow like is the length of the bottom washi at like a certain number of perforations. I'm actually gonna pull out my planner and like try to experiment with that. Oh, that's a week with bad memories. I mean, like really good memories, but of a painful time. So let's not do that. Let's just pull out a random fall week before that. So let me see how this is kind of intended to work. Yeah, so every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every 6 pumpkins is about the size of the short one. It does look like it's going to be a little bit short, but it's going to be really hard to notice that. Uh-oh, I'm just going to ruin all my stickers here. That came up really nicely. Yeah, I think somebody was saying in a haul that like her tapes and foils are really good and that they're removable over stickers, or like over paper or something. And since this was matte, removable matte paper, it's basically like normal paper, so this came right off. But over glossy, I don't think they would come up. Anyway, let's try it over the long side and see how many it would take and if you could do that. Okay, so you wouldn't really be able to do it. You would have to cut it right here after 8 pumpkins. You'd have to cut after 8 pumpkins and you would still be a little bit short. So you'd have to like position it kind of towards the middle of the box. And that would be kind of hard, but not impossible. But either way, having the perforation like that makes it really easy to use this in other ways too. Like if I'm not mistaken, it is 1.5 inches. So it's the exact width of the Erin Condren full box. So you could use it as an overlay from like the bottom, like the bottom of a full box, or you could use it as a divider or something like that. So it is pretty versatile in that way. So that's kind of how that works. And then there's 2 more tapes left that I haven't gone over. One of them I am going to open and one of them I'm not. So this is the header overlay, the single header overlay that comes with this month's sub box. And it is, again, the pumpkin design, but in a little bit smaller of a form, naturally. Again, I like how she makes sure to fit the whole design on the tape so that you can actually see what it's meant to be. It's interesting how that's cut on a diagonal. Well, these are really tiny pumpkins. Those are so cute. Those actually do look like a different design from the other pumpkins. Like, they don't really look like that. And they don't really look like that. So these are just their own pumpkin. So it's these really cute pumpkin overlays, and they are also perforated to be the width of a header. So that's really cute, and I'm going to keep that. The one I'm not going to keep is this one, which is the pumpkins, but it is it the same pumpkins? I think it's different. It looks different pumpkins. It looks more like these pumpkins. So it's like those pumpkins, but it's a vertical tape, and it's meant to be a checklist like most vertical tapes are. But it's really cool in that I think it's perforated after every single pumpkin. So you can make it however long or short as you want. And that's a really cool idea, but I will pretty much never use this because I don't really use checklists at all unless I'm doing white space planning, and then it's almost never going to be a foil checklist. I'm going to grab one from the kit. So I just don't see myself using this at all. I am going to sell this because it is exclusive and will not come to her shop at all. I'm going to sell this for $5, including shipping, this one tape. If you're interested in buying, just let me know in the comments below and I will get in touch with you. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this, so I'd rather give it to somebody who can. And it's, you know, I would throw it in the giveaway pile, but I think it's a little bit more unique and special than something I should just throw in the giveaway pile. Like, I'd rather sell that than give it away. So that's for sale if you're interested. And that is the entire Rose Colored Daze sub box. So let's get into the next foil order I have, because we're losing daylight fast. Not that fast, but still fast enough to be worrisome. This is from the Stickie Committee with this gorgeous envelope that it always comes with. Looks really good in the sliding. And it seems to me that I ordered the whole shop right here, because this is like the chunkiest foil order literally ever since the $200 ScribblePrintsCo one. I don't remember at all getting so much foil, but clearly I did. I think it's really funny because I was looking at like this right on top and I was thinking, hey, that looks like something I just saw in Kittenish Girl Dress's latest haul. And then as I was watching the haul, I was thinking, that's pretty. I wonder if I got that. I don't think I did. It looks kind of plain. But I think this was a $2 Tuesday, and that's why I got it. So that's so funny. But I did think it was cute. So this is a journaling card that comes with it. It's actually also a postcard. Fun fact. So this is like a sparkly hollow foil, which is really cool on a script on this card. And you can almost not see it if you look at this in a certain light. Like if you look at there, it's like kind of hard to read. But if you go like that, you can read it. So it says, she turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans, which is a pretty common phrase or saying, I guess, in the planner world, but that's really pretty. It may be my first Stickie Committee journaling card, actually. So, oh man, this is going to be a lot. So, I guess we'll start with the top. Why not? So these are all they're all different. So these are the snow full box overlays. So we have 2 that are just like snow falling down. I'm guessing this one's like, some of them are upside down, because I wouldn't use it coming up from the ground. That'd be weird. But these other two are just like snowflake and snowball borders, which are really pretty, versatile for winter time. I got the tree headers because of course one must have tree headers for Christmas season planning. These are in silver for some reason. I mean, obviously the snow is in silver because that makes the most sense, but don't know about the trees. And then I got these, which are ornament full boxes. So these are really pretty. They're just like a string of like ornaments hanging with little bows at the ends. And those would look great over a full box. These are in gold, which makes a lot of sense to me. And then holidays quote boxes. So these are just generic holiday quotes. So they aren't winter quotes, which is why I didn't get them in silver. They are holiday season quotes. So they're not Christmas quotes, but they're like holiday season quotes, but gold made the most sense to me because if I'm using them, it's probably going to be during a Christmas kit. So, and her quote boxes are really pretty. Like, she's some of my favorites. So, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Happy holidays, season's greetings, and then 'tis the season to be jolly. Those are so gorgeous. The foiling is not perfect, especially on here. You can definitely see some of the rogue dots and the mistakes, but it's going to be like pretty impossible to tell in the finished product, so I don't care. It does make it seem like it's in-house foiling though, but like if it is, it's really good still, so I'm not gonna complain about that. And then these are the winter quote boxes, so there are winter ones. Again, these are just so gorgeous. I love the two different like styles here, how there's really thick lettering and thin lettering. So this one is Cold Hands Warm Heart. There is a little bit of a gap there, but it's really hard to tell. This one says Let It Snow, Baby It's Cold Outside. I really love that song. I was actually listening to that song like the other day, probably when it was still September or something. Like I was already getting into the spirit. And then Walking into Winter Wonderland. It's so beautiful. And then, because we're not even at Halloween yet as the time of filming, probably when you're seeing this, it's after Halloween, but I'm filming this a few days before Halloween. There are these spiderweb full boxes that I had to get. I love this one, which is just the whole box of a spiderweb. That's so gorgeous. And then little spiders hanging down from the ceiling, little spiderweb kind of photo corners there, and then that's a really cool design right there, just a spiderweb border. I want a whole sheet of that. I know this is supposed to be like for Halloween, but I can't help but think of Charlotte's Web and Charlotte the Spider. So somebody please make a Charlotte's Web kit that I can use these overlays with, because that would be so cool. I'm obsessed with Charlotte's Web, and mostly just Charlotte. That's like partly the reason why Charlotte's one of my favorite names. So then we have, oh my god, how much did I get? We have so much left. I thought I was like close to being done, because my previous orders, from Stickie Committee have been really tiny, but I went hog with this one. So then we have the Christmas full boxes here. These are really pretty too. I'm just gonna grab this next one because it kind of is the same sort of thing. So these are like so gorgeous. Look at that. We have this little wreath with the bells. We have just like holly leaves and swirls. We have a little ornament with a bow, and then I guess that's more holly leaves and bows and ornaments, and it's just, this is so pretty. I wish I got more of those sheets. And then we have Christmas coat boxes. So these are, again, super gorgeous. I love her quote boxes so much. I can't say that enough in this haul. So we have It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, Christmas Tree Included, Merry Christmas, Present Included, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, and then Merry and Bright in gold foil, of course. And I think she separated it out so that the rest is not Christmas or holiday related. Okay, some of the bottom washi is, so we'll go over that in a second. Put that all together actually. So now we'll go over bottom washi. So I did get the ornament bottom washi in gold foil. That's such teeny line foiling, so dainty. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's just the best way to describe it. So this bottom washi actually matches these full box overlays right here. So it's going to be really fun to use these in the same spread. And we have this gorgeous scene, which is a snow scene for bottom washi, and just look at that. Look at how perfect that foiling is. And just, I love the thick and thin lines contrast, although it's mostly thick. Like I don't know, it's just like exactly my style of what foil would be. So it's just, you know, trees with snow on them and then some deer right there, and then it's just the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. I love that bottom washi so much. So naturally, I also had to get the snow bottom washi to go along with the snow full box overlays right here. So it's just very plain. There's no snowflakes in this one. It's just meant to be like snow falling down. But that's definitely going to be one to use in the same spread. Oh, and then here we have the snowflake one. So here's the snow and then here's the snowflake. You can actually combine them if you wanted. Make like a really epic snow double foil, but that would be kind of insane. But anyway, so this would also look good with these. Like you could use these two full boxes with that bottom washi and then the ones with snowflakes in them with this bottom washi, and that'd be really cool. So this is in silver, as is the last one. And then finally, I got the spiderweb bottom washi. So this is naturally meant to go with the spiderweb full boxes here. Same kind of spiders, so cute. So, yep, got spiders and their little webs hanging down from their little webs. Very cool. I love that. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else. Spiderweb bottom washi. And I guess this is kind of also seasonal or like holiday bottom washi. So this is fireworks. So it could be used for either 4th of July or New Year's. I think it's meant to be New Year's based on when this was put out. Possibly. But I don't think I want to use any fireworks in like a New Year's spread. Like I already kind of have my kit picked out and I don't think it's very fireworksy, so that didn't make sense to me. So I'm probably going to throw this into a 4th of July spread at some point. So I got it in silver to go along with that because all of my 4th of July foil is in silver. Yep, you can tell the light is fading. So let's get into all the rest of this. I am just going to pull this out randomly because these are the fireworks full boxes that go along with the bottom washi I just showed you. So that is also probably going to be a 4th of July thing. And now let's get into the random stuff. So I got these bow dividers because you can always use and love a good bow divider. These would be great for, I got the silver and gold, of course. These would be great for white space planing with foil, but since I'm kind of like scared of that idea or doing it too much, like I've done it, I think it turned out really good with my Aladdin spread, but I prefer doing like as much sticker as possible, so I'm probably gonna use most of my foil with some white space spread, like my Gatsby one. So, and I do find uses for these, like on occasions when I use day extenders or something, or there's a gap between two of the boxes that just looks a little too big, like something needs to go there. That's when you bring on a really thin divider like this, and it's gonna look perfect. So I can't wait to show you how that would look in action, because I don't think a lot of other people do that. I got to use some dividers in my Gatsby spread, like really tiny ones from ScribblePrintsCo that were on a sampler, so you can't even, or the freebie, so you can't even buy them. But like I would go for more of those too. Then I think I got only one page of actual scripts, so I got the YouTube ones in film edit and upload, both gold and silver, because these are ones that I'm going to use a ton, and I really like how they're really tiny. So you can use them in a tiny, tiny quarter box or something, or you could just use them in a big one and then write in what you were filming right after it or something. So super versatile, and I love how you get so many on a sheet because I just know that I'm going to go through them really fast. I do have the scripts from ScribblePrintsCo, but they are a lot bigger and there are a lot fewer on each sheet, so I need to really stock up on these. So it made sense to get those. Then let's continue going over the full boxes. So this is a birthday one. Obviously this is in gold because pretty much all of my birthday foil right now is from the rose colored Daze sub box, the first one, which was the birthday theme, and that's all in gold. So I'm kind of like trapped into that now. So all of my birthday foil has to be gold. So that's what this is. A little cake, the balloons, the confetti, and then happy birthday. Very fun. And then here's the Disney one. This is just like Disneyland or Disney World. So you have a little Mickey pattern right there. We have Walt Disney and Mickey. That's like the famous statue. Obviously the castle and Tinkerbell. And then the famous quote, all you need is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Very pretty. So that's going to go with one of my Disney kits. All of my foil for Disney is silver, so had to get that. This one is just generic princess foil. I guess it could go with any type of princess kit, of which I have many, but it was giving me like serious Sleeping Beauty vibes, so I got it in gold to go with my many Sleeping Beauty kits. So I'm going to try to throw this in, or some of these in with some of those. So I really liked that. It's like super generic princessy, but like that crown especially and everything looks really Sleeping Beauty to me. So then we have, I guess more princess stuff. So these are the princess quote boxes. So Once Upon a Time, Naturally, Princess, Kisses, Unicorn, Wishes. That's kind of generic. I don't think that would really go with any specific princess kit that I have, but I could just throw it in. Lovely Little Princess. That I would use over, I don't know, that I would use to refer to my little snake, my girl. She's my angel, my princess. And then, though she be but little, she is fierce. That's a very common quote, and I don't know what it's from. It may be from Shakespeare, possibly. I think a lot of the quotes that people say nowadays are from Shakespeare. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me what that's from. It's either Shakespeare or like Jane Austen or something like that. Honestly, I don't know. So yeah, so those are really pretty. Those are also in gold to keep on with the gold princess theme. Then we have, this is quote box number 7, but it's just like the rainy day quote boxes. So we have no rain, no flowers, I guess. Although I would have preferred like April showers bring May flowers or something a little more positive, but okay. And I love the smell of rain. I don't know what rain smells like. I don't know what most things smell like because I have a very, very bad, almost non-existent sense of smell, but I'm sure people have said it has a nice smell, so I'm sure it does. And then wake up and smell the rain. Again with the smelling rain, like, okay, what does it smell like? Mud? It's the only thing I can imagine. And then I like people who smile when it's raining. Yep, that's me. I love rain. I actually do, so that makes sense why I got these. That's in silver. I do have at least one rainy day kit, and then one set of rainy day full boxes that I'm going to make a kit out of, so that's kind of for that. And then over here we have Thanksgiving quote boxes. So we have, I got this in gold because, there wasn't like orange or anything, and gold is my default kind of fall color, and also Thanksgiving by extension. So we have Eat, Drink, and Be Thankful, Grateful, Thankful, Blessed, Happy Thanksgiving, and then Give Thanks. Very classic, pretty quotes. And then we have a bunch of icons, it looks like. Yep, that's all what the rest of these tiny sheets are. So we have Zoo Day. I really love this because I love Zoo Days. This could be more useful for things other than just a Zoo Day too. Like all of this could be used, like pretty much all of this could be used for marking like the Lion King, or some of it could be used for the Jungle Book also. Like a few of those could. And also I could obviously use that for my snake. So it's a pretty versatile little sticker deco sheet. It's really pretty. And here we have the PSL. I don't know why I needed a whole sheet of just PSL gold foil icons, but I did. Probably because I hadn't seen them really anywhere else. And I plan on getting most of my icons from like shops like MagicPrintsCo, where like that's their thing. So probably going to mostly stock up there, but if there's an icon somewhere else that I haven't seen at MagicPrintsCo, then I'm usually just going to throw that in. So this was one of those things. You never know when you're going to need a PSL sheet. So, and then this one is really cute. It's the Disney Sidekick ones. So these are just like outline or silhouettes of like a lot of the Disney sidekicks. So this would be really cute to mark those movies when you need just a little bit extra foil in your spread. So this is obviously Olaf from Frozen. That is Pascal from Tangled. I think that's Pua the pig, and then Hey Hey, the stupid frickin' rooster, whatever the heck he is, like the dumbest character in the whole movie, from Moana. I don't even like Moana that much. That is the raccoon from Pocahontas, and I literally heard his name the other day, and I immediately forgot it. Like, it has never, like, been ingrained in my memory what this raccoon's name is. I know that the little hummingbird is, like, Flit or something, but what the heck is this guy's name? Let me know in the comments, because, like, I know I'm going to forget to look it up. We have Jacques and Gus, little Gus, the mice from Cinderella. I've watched, you know, all 4 Cinderella movies, like, a couple months ago, so that's still fresh in my mind. Here we have Flounder and Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. Abu from Aladdin, also fresh in my mind. Mushu from Mulan. I did watch those movies recently. And then Lumiere and Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast. Very cute. So, then we have the Avengers sheet. I think it was kind of fun that she included this, because it's, you know, you don't see a lot of, you know, Avengers sheets out there at all. This would have been great to use during my Avengers week that I did. I did use foil for that week, for my kit from Simply a Mess. I don't have any other Avengers specific kits right now. I have one Spider-Man kit, so that spider would obviously go with that. But, yeah, I don't know exactly when I would use a lot of these other ones, except for, like, rewatches of the movies. So that's what I'll probably do. If I'm rewatching a movie that week and I'm using gold foil, then this will go for that. But of course, then I have to remember, like, what each icon goes to, because honestly, I'm not that great at the whole thing. Like, I think that's the Hulk. I don't know what that is. I want to say Green Lantern, but I could be wrong. Thor, I'm guessing. Spider-Man. Oh, that looks so familiar, but I don't know what that is. Let me know for all the ones I don't know. Black Panther, I'm guessing that's Guardians of the Galaxy. That's just the Avengers symbol. Captain America's shield, that's Iron Man, and that's Hawkeye. Don't know what that is either. So those 3 are, like, kind of question marks in my mind. Is that Captain Marvel? I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Let me know, like, what these are. Because, like, I've seen, like, almost all the Avengers movie. Every one except the original The Incredible Hulk movie. But I've seen all the other ones. So, like, I'm not that bad of a fan. It's just, I don't know these. So please let me know. And then we have the Disney Parks icons sheet. So this is silver foil also, like all of my other Disney foil. So I thought this would just be useful to have to mark the Magic Kingdom and the Animal Kingdom, and is that Epcot? And is one of them Universal Studios? I don't even know. Maybe, no, it's gotta be Epcot, right? Again, I'm not so good with these either. The only ones I remember actually being parks are Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom. Like, I don't even know if Universal is one of them, or like what the 4th one is. So let me know, because if I'm gonna use this sheet, I need to know what these are. I'm so bad. I haven't been to Disney in years, guys, so like cut me some slack. All right, and then finally we have these 2 weather sheets. So it's just the same sheet in both gold and silver. I don't have a lot of weather icons or stickers in general, and like I have like 0 foil. So I needed to get at least some. So I just got the basics here. We have just like a thunderstorm with lightning, cloudy day, rainy day, and then sun. So that's like pretty much all you're gonna need. I guess wind, but it's not super necessary. So finally, that is my humongo foil order from the Stickie Committee. It's like the biggest order like ever. So put that off to the side. It's already so many minutes. It's going to be another kind of longish haul, but not that long, so I am going to cut it short after this section. So let's go next to the Creating and Co subscription. She does kind of put out what these kits are like ahead of time, so you can see what you're getting before you get it, so it's not really a spoiler. But if you want to skip over this, you can. So the journaling card that came with it says snow days like reading days. It There's supposed to be an R in there. Snow days are like reading days. I'm so confused on the grammar of that. Anyway, it does look like she kind of reused the same shelf art as her previous subscription. I think this is her third one. So I don't remember if this was the first or the second one, but it does look like the same art that she just recolored to be a little bit darker and then put a different phrase over, which is still really cool. And it's a cool journaling card. I'll add it to my collection. And then we have the, I guess it comes with a freebie. I guess it never occurred to me that it did, but it does come with a freebie. So this is really cool. She's like advertising her big sale with a sticker. That's cool. So I guess I am going to mark this in my daily planner with this, because it's kind of way too big to put in my Erin Condren memory planner. But so I guess she's having a spectacular sale. It's probably going to be over by the time you see this, but yeah, it's good for me to know that she's having like a Halloween sale. That's really cool, instead of Black Friday. Well, I think a lot of shops are doing something a little different instead of having the traditional Black Friday, because it's just too much chaos. And then these cute little, her dog character in a witch and then a pumpkin costume, which is really cute. So this is another super exciting kit for this month. There's been 3 so far, and I have not seen one yet that I do not want to get. So I haven't seen the one that makes me stop subscribing yet. I also really like that with the sub, you get it a little bit cheaper than you normally would, and you also get a foil overlay as well, so a sheet of foil. So that's really cool. So let me see what we're looking at here. All right, so these are the full boxes. This theme is like bookshop, which is really cool and very applicable to me, and probably a lot of people that buy from her shop, because she has a lot of bookish like kits and stuff and stickers and washi. So here we have all of the displays, or the display of all the genres here. The pot thickens. Looks like we have a bunch of little mystery books right there that are all wrapped up. A hand basket of books, which is so funny. I don't think I've ever seen that in a store. Why did I say store? At a store. And then treat yourselves instead of like treat yourselves, so that's funny. And then we have little coffees with like latte art, and one of them is a book, which is really funny. And then there's the storefront of a bookshop, and then a little chair with books and a backpack. And then here are the extra full boxes, which are just a different view of like a stack of books and a coffee, a laptop, because a lot of people bring their laptop to bookshops. And then just the ladder scene, a bag that says the pot thickens, and then a little bakery, because sometimes there's coffee shops inside bookstores, which is really cool. So yeah, I love that. I'm just going to kind of go through the rest of the kit for you. So we have the first set of date covers. The point is that she gives you, I think 15 full boxes, so that you can kind of spread out over 2 weeks if you want to. So she gives you 2 sets of date covers to do that. So that's really nice and thoughtful. So you have all the deco up here, some icons, and then some little character stickers down there. I like how she includes those in the kit. I know Sweet Ava's Paper does that too, but not a lot of shops do. Here we have a lot of half boxes and labels and quarter boxes and checklists. See, those are the kinds I'm more likely to grab when I'm doing white space plating than anything foil. We have your sidebar stuff, bottom washi, some headers, habit trackers, and then some scripts right there, and some arrows, which is really cool. That's a nice touch. And here I have the entire page of checklists, and then another sidebar box. So it is nice that you get 2. I like saving those. Here we have even more headers, some little things right there, and then these look like washi strips right here. Trying to see where they cut. Yeah, they're pretty big washi strips, which is really cool. You could still probably write on those if you needed to as well. So this would be good for some white space planning or no white space if you want. And there's some like little dividers over there. So yeah, altogether, it is a very cool, a very full kit. Oh, I also forgot the glitter headers, but it does come with glitter headers. And some extra boxes and labels, which is really awesome because I find that I reach for fancy labels like more often than anything else when doing some white space planning. So I'm so glad that there are so many more of those. And now let's look at the foil too. So it's gold foil, which I agree. If you're going to use any foil with this color, with this kit, I think gold would be the best. So what's really cool about it is that she will often do overlays, like script overlays that overlay exactly over the full boxes. So like the plot thickens on the book right there, this box will perfectly overlay over that. Now it is going to be freaking rocket science to try to get it down perfectly, and I know I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to have to use like 2 pairs of tweezers. Like one pair of tweezers is not going to do it. So that's going to be really hard, but I'm going to try to line that up. And then the Treat Your Shelves one also has this overlay here. So it's, I mean, it's really hard to see through that, but it is like the same thing. So that would look very cool if I could get that down perfectly by some miracle. Anyway, yeah, I love the addition of the foil specific to that kit. So that is, and the second set of full boxes, so it's basically like you're getting 2 kits in one for like $30 plus like the little foil bit. It's a really good deal. So I highly recommend the Creating&Co sub box. Alrighty, and then lastly I have a quite chunky order from the Glam Planner by Sell Trade. Like, I swear I only ordered 2 kits, but like this is all that came with it. This looks like more than 2 kits to me. I haven't even opened this up to see what's in here, so like I'm kind of psyched about it. Cause like I know there's a lot of extras in here that she just threw in, which is so nice. So looks like she threw like a lot of just extras of stuff she had lying around in here for me too. Some of these actually came with the kit, so those I'm gonna set to the side, but then all this stuff is just like extra bonus for me, including a shit ton of, oh, I'm sorry, did I swear? A crap ton of Toffee Banana stickers, which I'm obsessed with, and then also the Coffee Monsters Co., which I am also obsessed with. And then some Crest Press, which I am also obsessed with. So she must know me somehow because this is nuts. Look at all this. I'm spoiled. So I have this little mini Coffee Monsters Co. sampler that looks really old, but really pretty cute. And I was gonna say those 2 words at once. And then this little sampler. This is like so old school Coffee Monsters Co. Like this looks like it was still like hand drawn and like scanned into the computer. These look like they were done on the computer, but like that's so old. That's so cool. It's like vintage. Like I can't even use it now. And then we have these 2 little freebies from Crest Press. I've only ordered once from Crest Press, and now she's closed on maternity leave for probably like ever. So not really forever. I don't know, but like it's gonna seem like forever. So I definitely have not had enough time to see all of her freebies and stuff. But these are really cool. Looks like she does. Looks like this one's a travel freebie. Looks like she's using a lot of TWG little icon designs, which I really like. A lot of shops use them. Yep, and then some just generic ones over here. And then some really pretty boxes. And Crest Press new releases. Very nice. And then these are also like very old school Coffee Monsters Co. sheets. But the bean is included. So I can take off the bean and put it on a bean sampler, and that feels like cheating, but she left the bean on, so that means they're mine. So yeah, these look like so old school. It's so funny to me. So we have a little candle, one listening to music, the face mask, the shower, and then the bath. So not a ton of those are going to be super useful to me, but like I'm going to keep them because you never know. And this is like the whole bath sheet. I never take baths, so I'm probably going to pass this on after taking the bean off, of course. But that is very cute. So then for the Toffee Banana stuff, which is so much, man oh man, what even is, how do you get rid of so much of this? Like You can't pry paper shire stickers from my dead hands. Like, even when I'm dead, you can't pry them from me. Anyway, I'm saying toffee bananas because that's where shot used to be called, but now it's called paper shire. So just be aware of that if you're trying to look her up. So this is a very pink sampler. I'm not going to go through every sticker. I'm just going to let y'all look at it. A lot of, like, I love her gorgeous style and how everything's pink. It's like my favorite thing. And this looks like the bottom half of another big sampler. I like those little medicine things. I don't think I've seen those anywhere else. I don't know if they're even in her shop, like, separately. But that'd be good to get if they were. And then here is another bottom half of a sampler. This looks like her, like, original just doodle sampler, which I have. So I guess now I have a ton more for that, which is great. Really love all of those. And then we have an entire flat lay sampler, which was cut in half in order to fit, it looks like. Wow, she gave me an entire one, which is awesome because I love these flat lays. I know a lot of people don't use flat lays, but I do. I love this donut one. I love that one so much. I want more of that one. And look, there's the, like, macarons and the coffee too. That's nuts. I love her stickers so much. So thank you so much for sending these along. I will definitely put these to good use. So, man, oh man, that was crazy. I hope there's not more freebies in here because, like, that would be just way too much. But let's go over the May monthly kit. So it was I think it was a mystery. Yeah, April mystery? I don't know if this is, like, actually indicative of what kit this was. Wait, what is this? This doesn't even look like it. Okay, so this is obviously not Glam Planner. This is just another extra she threw in. Got some icons here. So this is a monthly, so it's meant to be stickers that can go in a monthly that are, like, super functional. So that's cool. I am going to pass these on as well. I don't think I'm going to use those. But now let's get into the kit. So I'm guessing this was the April mystery kit for this year, and it was gorgeous. I just saw these two kits in the buy sell trade, and I was like, you know what, they're so cheap. They were like $12 each, and for, like, a whole, like, luxe kit with all of the extras here, like, $12. Like, I'm not passing that up. And there was, like, 2 of them, so that's such, like, you can't even get all of this for, like, you couldn't even get one kit with all this stuff in it for $24 on her website. It would be like $40 probably. So that was, like, such a good deal to me. So I had to snap it up. Oh my god, this extra stuff keeps popping out of here. So this, I think it's, I don't want to say it's called Good Morning, but it's like, it was something like that. But it's just like a very cozy kind of lay in bed with a book kind of kit. Lay in bed with a book and a cat. It's got the cat there. I can't resist a cat. And books, and I guess, like, coffee or warm drinks, and then pancakes. So it's got, like, basically everything I want in it. And then she's reading the New Yorker, and there's, like, a super realistic cereal, Cheerios, and then super realistic blueberries, which is really funny. The contrast of that, like, drawing style. I mean, I'm going to assume that's a drawing. It may not be. But yeah, I love the arrangement of these full boxes. It's not often that I love the arrangement of full boxes enough to get a kit type that I wouldn't normally get. But I definitely liked this one enough. So there's that, and then it's way out of order, so I'm going to put that towards the end because that's where it should be. Then we have the check boxes, which I never use. The extra boxes right here, which are really funny. So I'm probably going to use that one. And we have some quarter boxes and third boxes here, which is the best kind of box. Then we have some headers and washi strips, little things, and even more third boxes. I don't even know if there's half boxes at all in this kit, which is great because third boxes is where it's at, you know? Yep. I love it. And then I love her movie marquee, probably the best. She's got the best ones. And then all of that deco, and then some scripts down there. Some functional stuff over here. And then we have half boxes and even more third boxes, which is great. More quarter boxes, the flags, a glitter header sampler kind of thing, and then check boxes, and then film meta upload, which is really cool. I like using those in my daily planner. Same with these work strips here. Then we have the date covers and the bottom washi with the really pretty glitter strip over the top. So that's the main kit, and then the extras include so many extra boxes. So you get the fashion girls right here. They are tall fashion girls. And then you get alternative boxes here. So you can have the darker skin tone if you want. I probably will not, because I just think that skin tone looks better with the kit. So I'm going to save these and add these to my full box collection, which I will use to probably make a kit later. And then we have the double box right here, which is just a really cute scene of the bed with all this stuff on it and the pillows. Very nice. And then lastly, the glitter headers. Classic. And then you get these foil full box overlays, which are really just generic. So you could probably throw these over any box and it'd look good. That one would look over that one. And the frame probably over the cat. Yeah. Or maybe even that over the cat. So you can kind of be creative with those without really worrying about it looking bad. So that's a really good anytime kit. I don't have a ton of anytime kits, but I really like this one. Really spoke to me with its theme and everything. So that is that. Then this last chunky boy over here. Like, this looks like way more than one kit. Like, I'm scared to find out what else she threw in here, because I know I only bought 2 kits from her. Holy moly. I'm like scared. This is scary to me. Alright, so it looks like that's part of the actual kit that I ordered, and this is all extras. Yeah, most likely. She was really trying to offload some stuff onto me, huh? No, I'm not complaining. So this one I don't think was a luxe mystery, and I don't think she had like everything with it. So, but this one I really liked. It's called Fa La Latte. So it's like Fa La La. So it's like Christmas themed, but it's, you know, kind of peppermint Christmas drink themed, like peppermint latte. So I loved that idea. I loved the full boxes and the color scheme and everything. Just seemed like a really nice kind of December kit, like a week leading up to Christmas kit. So it's a little stack of cookies right here, and the jar, the 2 girls, you know, at a coffee shop, the sweater, the planner, and the nail polish. That's so pretty. The little cookie decorating scene over here, or I guess it's just cookies, and the cinnamon sticks. Love that. I want to eat those cookies. And then the peppermint latte, of course, and then the spice eggnog and peppermint latte signs, and then the bag with the phone and, you know, the lipstick and the headphones coming out. Very pretty. So here, again, these are all out of order, so I'm just going to kind of shove things off as I see them. But this is the checklist page. I just want to show this in. This is the icons and little things. So this looks like a pretty old format. She still has the hydration tracker there. You have half boxes and checklists. That really hasn't changed much. Neither has this with the deco, weekend banner, and then scripts. And then maybe marquee and functional stuff over here. And then the bottom washi page with 2 glitter strips. And I guess date covers are on a different sheet now. Or I guess back then they were, so that's interesting. Here we have washi and headers. Yeah, so this is definitely different. So we have 2 extra boxes here. One of them is an alternative skin tone, which is cool. And then the date covers, and then a bunch of third boxes. So I don't remember seeing a lot of other like small boxes. So this may be more of a white space kit, is what I'm thinking. There are no glitter headers that came with this, but I could easily use, like, I have so much Simply Gilded washi 5mm that I could use for that, or just any leftover glitter headers that I have. And then here are the fashion girls that you can get as well. Very cool. So I love that kit and the full boxes especially. So that is that one, and I'm just going to kind of leaf through the rest of these freebies that she threw in for the last few minutes of this haul, because it is getting quite long and it's getting quite dark outside. Not really, but it's getting there. So we have some leftovers from what looks like a Coffee Monsters Co. kit. Oh wow, this is like the whole dang kit. Like, these aren't even leftovers, this is like the whole dang kit. So we've got the full boxes here. Floral of July, that's so funny. It's like 4th of July, but floral. This would be a good, I guess, leading up to 4th of July kit or something. And then you get the check boxes, some headers and quarter strips, a ton of half boxes, weekend banner, checklists, icons, washi strips, more. Well, that's the exact same page twice for some reason. I love how all of these have beans, because like those are just free beans for me. And then another page of the washi. Wow, that is quite a lot. It's going to be pretty fun to get to use that. And then here we have just a bunch more leftovers from various kits. So these are ScribblePrintsCo leftovers. I love how she wrote haircut, but then left that sticker there for me. Thank you. So yeah, I don't remember which kit this was from. I'm assuming it was a 4th of July kind of kit. I love how she was like practicing her writing there. This is like such a fun insight into people's lives. Yeah, look at all that. So that's some fun kit leftovers that I will get to put into my leftover collection, which I do use. Then here we have, looks like more 4th of July leftovers from a Glam Planner kit. Again, I have no idea which kit this would have been. I'm glad I get that moving marquee because I love those. Ooh, some more glitter headers too, that's useful. And some more of these sidebar boxes, which are also very useful. Very cool, and then a couple of pages of Crest Press too. So that's really nice. And yeah, so with all of that, that brings us to the end of this haul. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao.